a transgender teenager who was born a boy, has told how she returned to school after the summer break as a girl, modeling herself on Kim Kardashian. With her glossy black hair and expertly contoured cheekbones, Kyra Kelly, 15, from Middlesbrough, North Yorkshire, has taken inspiration from the famous reality star. Until recently, she was known as Tyler, the name she'd been born with, to her classmates, having spent most of her life struggling with her identity. But in September this year she returned to school as Kyra, and says some teachers didn't even recognize her with her new look. Speaking of life before her transformation, Kyra explained, "I felt really strange and different. I'd look in the mirror and the person I saw was a stranger. I'd imagine myself in skirts and dresses when I was as young as 8 years old. Now when I look in the mirror I see myself. I was so nervous when I turned up for my first day on September 5th, but I didn't need to be. Everyone was so supportive and happy for me." From the age of 6, then living as a boy named Tyler, gender was always an issue for the youngster. Feeling uncomfortable as a boy, he would often roam around the family home wearing makeup, nail varnish and heels. At first his devout Christian stepfather Chris, 49, and mother Angela, 30, put a stop to his secret habit when they found out, fearing neighbors would gossip. "They didn't understand what I was," Kyra explained. "We lived in a rough area and they thought I would be bullied." Their reaction left the little boy feeling isolated, finding it hard to fit in with other boys at school, as he hated football and wearing male clothes. His closest friends were girls, but he often felt envious of their makeup, long hair and clothes. At 11, Tyler came out as bisexual, before coming out as gay to family and friends 2 years later. Tyler's mother allowed him to wear makeup outside of school, but the teenager still felt it wasn't enough. "I didn't feel confident after coming out as gay," said Kyra. "I felt like there was something missing." At 14, while watching a YouTube makeup tutorial, Tyler came across a video about a transgender woman. The YouTuber spoke about feeling trapped in the wrong body, and Tyler instantly identified. Worried what his parents would think, he initially confided in his best friend in January 2015. Then, in a geography lesson at school, the pair drafted a text message to Tyler's mum. Kyra said, "I didn't know how she'd react in person. I wrote that message 4 times, and when I got home I felt different. She was really supportive, telling my dad that night. He was accepting. The next morning he told me, he loved me for who I was." In September 2015, Tyler published a post on Facebook announcing that he was transgender and would be changing his name to Kyra. Now, living as a girl, she has been referred for gender identity treatment and hopes to start taking hormone blockers soon, although she believes her physical appearance may not change until she is 17 or 18. And she wasted no time in emulating her female role model, Kim Kardashian. She has swapped jumpers and tracksuits for skinny jeans, skimpy dresses and colorful tops. After adding extensions to her hair and a full face of makeup, she loves dressing like the reality star. While she has been wowing friends with her glamorous outfits outside school, Kyra still dressed as a boy for classes until now. She said, "I dress as Kim Kardashian all the time. I put a full face of makeup on and it makes me feel glamorous." Speaking of her plans for the future, Kyra said, "I have a long list of surgeries I want: gender reassignment, breast implants, a rhinoplasty, fillers for my lips, a mini brow lift, brow shave and hairline reduction. I love the glamorous look and I've always been a fan of the Kardashians. They were happy and comfortable with themselves and that's what I've always wanted."